I talk to major labels. I talk to major labels, and I'm probably gonna be talking to a lot more of them over the next couple months. I personally think the only route for me is through a major label. The only route for me at this point is through a major label, or to get an investor and remain independent. But if I get an investor, I need somebody with like 300, $400,000 because I'm going to have to hire people. We're going to have to consistently be able to flood certain stuff. But I think the only route for me at this point is major label. And one of the reasons is because, like, honestly, in the CHH market, I'm top of the food chain in the CHH market. Just being honest, I'm talking CHH. I ain't talking about when you cross over to CCM. You know what I'm saying? You don't cross the port that I'm at right now until you start getting CCM stuff. So you'll have to go out on some like Lecrae and Andy and these different dudes that do CCM stuff. Uh, but as far as CHH, I'm at the top of the food chain. I'm the biggest independent artist in CHH. There isn't a CHH artist in our space that has sold more records than me independently. You know what I mean? So I'm like, there's no more like. Only thing I could do now is continue to flourish and level off. So even with records, like we're making records, like the record "It's All Good" with me and Ashton Jones. Everybody we took this record in front of, they say, "Yo, this is a hit record. This is a hit record." And my local radio played it. Some other cats played it out of town. But the difference is, if I would have been with a major, like a major would have took that same record and said, "Yo, here's 70 grand to throw at the record," and they would have made it a hit record. Like they would have made it show the type of numbers that a hit record does. So for me, I always make these records that have this crossover appeal, but don't have the bag, don't have the resources to, push the records the way they go. So for me right now, I feel like the only route for me is to deal with a major. So I've been talking to people. I'm about to get I got a manager slash about to get a manager type situation. So I'm pretty much dead on with the situation of being locked, but we just waiting on one other thing to follow through. And then after that, we'll probably be shopping stuff to labels. But I've had offers on stuff last year. I had a situation with a label. They offered me some money, and it didn't follow through because of some other stuff that we had going on. But yeah, I got offered money last year. They tried to give me 50 grand to do a record, 50 grand to market it. And then I just had this weird situation happen, and it just didn't work. So but I think it's for the best. I don't think it was nothing. Because honestly, in the situation I'm in right now, I could go to any label in the world, and they'll at least entertain me with a conversation. Like I've sold 60,000 some records. Like any record label executive, when I say that, they're gonna be like, they'll at least have a conversation with me. You know what I'm saying? At least. Like I've sold 60,000 records. I've toured for the past 8, 9 years. I'm always on the road. They'll at least have a convo. So we trying to see what it's gonna do, man. I might just stop rapping tomorrow. I don't know, and start just. I might stop tomorrow and just go be you know revolutionary or something. I was just playing. I enjoy music. I'm making the best music I've made right now. I got a whole nother album ready, like already. I got a whole nother album. I'm gonna break it up in like 2 EPs. I got probably 100 songs I've never put out before. I got like 15 or 20 songs from Against All Odds. Fallen King, probably another 10. Like over the course of time of songs I've never put out, I probably got 150 songs. And I just recorded a whole new album worth of stuff. Man, I want to do a Track or Die EP. We talking about me and Track or Die talking about something else that's probably gonna be pretty sick. We got a dope idea if we can get it panned out. But me and Honorable C Note, me and C Note was talking about doing an EP together last year. He was waiting on me. I was procrastinating. You know what I'm saying? C Note was waiting on me. He like, big bro, come on down. And so I went to Atlanta and actually got in the studio with him. and we worked on the intro. He made another beat, a couple beats. I left the studio that night with like 3 beats, 3 or 4 beats, and I kind of just fell back, like didn't really trip off of it. So now I hit him up for like a couple weeks ago. I'm like, bro, let's do that EP. Like, bro, I'm so busy right now. He like, I don't got the time to stop and do it. He like, I'll let you know as soon as I can. So I know me and Cino, we gonna eventually get that in. But yeah, man, I'm just in a zone. I'm just banging out songs. I got some crazy stuff too. I've just been banging songs out.